Okay, men, I'm going to start out by showing you what I ordered. These pop-up nets, they come in a nice bag like this. This is called Go Sport, and you get 2 of the nets, and then they also come with, you get 6 of the cones and 2 nets, and they're very easy to put together. They have stakes if you want to stick them in the ground, or if you want to use them indoors, they show how you just put a little duct tape over the end of it. So basically they come apart very easily. You just unlatch this Velcro, and then it will pop right up, and there's our net. It's pretty cool. So I would say that I'm going to try to develop a progression of play here, and you'll be able to see there's lots of different ways of using these targets and the rest of them that I'm going to set out. But basically I've laid out my hole here again. I've taken the green rope, and it depends on how long or what age kids you're going to do, but I've defined the fairway there that we play down to. I put a ring around the hoop. That's the green, and then I've got you starting out here with the 2 the starting area, and we'll have to figure out what we're going to call this, a tee. And then you can see that I've got a hula hoop, which we want the kids to always stand in a hula hoop when they're swinging, because it's going to give them a feeling of a roundness, of the circleness of the swing. And then also you can see I've got my happy feet there that and have the heels in towards each other, and I'll explain further about why that happens. But basically when the kids are swinging a club and their heels are together, it gives them a fantastic rotation of their body and their shoulders, and it just forces them to swing around, rather than if their feet are apart, they're going to swing up and chop, which is going to give them some bad habits to start out with. So what I want to do now is I want to go through a little the progression of playing up to the hole, or whatever we're going to do. So naturally, if we want them to really start with the soccer ball, they could kick the ball and kick it down in the net and keep score. Then what I've made up are these little brooms that we can get at Home Depot. I've just sawed the end of it off and put a little rubber plug on here that you can get for tables. This is real light and just the right length that the kids can use. So we're going to have them stand in the circle and swing and knock the ball down and get it into the soccer net. So they'll basically take their position with their feet like this. You swing back however they're going to do it, move it along, and then ultimately get it into the hole. So that would be one of the starting points, or you may want to have just a soccer game, because we have 2 of these, so you could actually have a team of 3 guys on a team or 2 guys on a team and play some soccer. That's another game. But I'm just saying, if you want to use a big surface, something that's easy for them to strike, to get the feeling of starting from point A to into the net, which is, we're going to call that the hole, and that's up on the green. So if we keep talking about going down the fairway from the tee, getting it into the hole, which is on the green, then they're going to pick up the language and the verbiage using this big object. Now, one of the initial games is going to be just using bean bags to play the golf hole. So with the bean bags, we'll set up our station, and then they'll stand here and swing it back and forth and throw it. And then wherever that goes, they throw it again. They try to get it in the hole, and then that's their score. So I would suggest that we do the bean bags as one of the first preliminary games, so that they get an idea for going from point A in the tee ground to getting it on the green or in the bucket, and then they keep their score.